Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and we got a couple of breadcrumbs of info here for global Dokkan players. Now, I thought this was very bizarre, dude. They just went into the, dude, this global Dokkan team, I don't... Again, I would probably argue this is the best celebration in global history, especially now that Pettan Battle is basically like the last thing in it. But like, man, did they handle the news section for the celebration horrible. They just added Pettan Battle into the news section. Now, this makes a lot of sense because that's the day that the update is going to drop, right? I think the update's going to go live in game, and then as soon as the update, as soon as the maintenance is done, Pettan Battle will be up for everyone, right? Which is cool, right? Pettan is fun. It's one of these things I've talked about a lot where it's like, a lot of people will say like, oh, it sucks, blah, 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 blah. But it's like when you're first collecting these cards, it's fun trying to get the whole collection, right? It's like, sure, once you've gotten the entire collection done, maybe it's not really that exciting. You're just like logging in and getting like orbs and stuff like that. But it's pretty fun, man. There's some stones to get. You know, you can do either a stage to get orbs, Zenny training medals, or awakening medals, training items or awakening medals. Again, I've gone over and over and over why potential orbs is the only one of these four you want to go for. This is the only currency you cannot grind constantly. Training items, Zenny, and awakening medals, you could say, I'm going to just spend the next 2 hours grinding these. You cannot do that with potential orbs. So because of that, because it's limited compared to the other three, you really should go for that, right? This is going to be good, right? This update coming to Global is one of the best updates ever. The Link level update is probably the best update Dokkan has ever done, but same name update plus Pettan Battle I think is pretty clutch. So, again, Dokkan in 2021 has been doing really good. I mean, global players, you guys are seeing how good this celebration has been, right? So, Pettan Battle, the day of the update, Pettan Battle will go live. Then on top of that, this is completely 100% expected. Seriously, one of the French data miners did make this tweet. Now it's a little vague, right? Like it's just a gif of DOKKANFEST, TRUNKS, and GOTEN. But I mean, this is completely expected that they were going to be the next DOKKANFEST coming to global. I think what's gonna happen, if we go ahead and take a look at this, right? I think global is probably gonna get TRUNKS and GOTEN anywhere from the 30th to like the 1st. I think one of these 3 days, DOKKANFEST, TRUNKS, and GOTEN is going to come out. Their celebration is pretty good. We'll go over a lot of the characters that are in it. There's 4 major good EZA units in their celebration. Their celebration is very small, by the way, because it was designed to put in the gap on JP right before Saiyan Day. So keep that in mind. So I think what's going to happen, right, is we'll see TRUNKS and GOTEN again 30th, 31st, 1st, something like that. And then I think we'll probably see LR Tapion on like the 14th, 15th, or 16th of June. And then after that will be the 6-year anniversary starting on July 7th. So that should be the next month of global content. TRUNKS and GOTEN at the start, LR Tapion in the middle, and then, you'll be moving into the 6-year anniversary, which of course will have... UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, stuff like that. So definitely, Global is going to be on fire all the way until like October, right? Because Vidal's probably coming in August, and then of course the Worldwide Download Celebration. So again, there's going to be a lot of fire, I think, coming to Global Dokkan over the next couple months. Now, TRUNKS, by the way, seriously is very credible, by the way. Like, this is not like just some random asshole tweeting out some random bullshit, right? This is a credible source, right? The French data miners have proved themselves time and time again. So, if we take a look at TRUNKS and GOTEN, right? They are very good. Their team is ridiculous. There's like 300 units on this combined category team right here. The only problem is, I always used to be a heavy proponent of HP and attack, and then defense 130 is better, but I kind of think I'm going the other way on that now. I think now I really do prefer the 170 attack and defense. I think I do. And just like 130 for HP probably is the way to go, because to me, I've noticed that this But the difference between 130 and 170 for this is huge for certain characters to just get in that threshold where they're taking double digits from normal attacks. So that's kind of a weakness of their leader skill, although it's a massive team. In my experience on GP, no one gave a shit about these guys, and everyone still runs AGL LR Gohan for the Kamehameha lead, so definitely keep that in mind. But if you're just going to run the Kamehameha team, I mean, you can pull them, and then you could just, you'll have infinite AGL Gohans in the friend list, right? They have a unit super attack, which is pretty easy to do. Because if Krillin is on the team, you can do the unit super attack, or if there's another Trunks or Goten in the same turn. Now, I should point out that this Krillin is on the banner as well. Oh, can I pull this up? Do we have this? So I've got the GP timeline pulled up. No, it just shows the event, the EZA. So this celebration, again, is very small. So you have the Trunks and Goten, you have banner unit Krillin, this triple EZA, which is actually one of the most powerful EZAs in the game. This is like, these three are ludicrous, right? Like, I showed how ridiculous they are in the GT Legendary Goku event. They're strong beyond belief, dude. They are major players. And then, of course, there's also the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Like, that's a lot for what is essentially like a 2-week celebration. Real fast, let me just pull up the DOKKANFEST Trunks and Goten banner. I want to pull this up again real fast, just so we could take a brief look at it. To me, though, Trunks and Goten, I mean, you know, can you guys guess what I'm gonna say? Skip. But the good news is this will be the first banner in which you guys will be able to take advantage of the coin exchange mechanic. This is the first banner that the mechanic is going to be live on, is this one right here, right? So let's take a look. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's here. These first 4 are very good. Int Gotenks, again, it's not the greatest turn 1, but he's really good in difficult content. GT Legendary Goku event, the Gathering of the God of Destruction event. Obviously, we know how good Angel Golden Freeze is. I don't think I expect this banner to be changed either. This is, well, no, wait, Frieza was on the Global Dual Dokkan Fest, wasn't he? So I don't know. They might take Frieza off. Yeah, if I'm a global players, I would anticipate Frieza being removed from this banner, by the way, just to let y'all know, because he was just on a global banner. So, again, this is a skip anyway. Trunks and Goten are good, but, I mean, you want to get them later on, I would say, right? They get crazy because you want them in like slot 2. The problem with running a unit like this as the leader is you really want them in slot 2 or 3 to really take advantage of them getting all their defense on super. Also, this unit gets absolutely jaw-dropping busted once you start activating this, which is, you know, kind of utilized in tandem with this right here. So, the second you get this active skill off, they get a guaranteed super on that turn, and they get a 100% chance to dodge. You could do that on turn 3. Really amazing for all difficult content, Battlefield, Super Battle Road, all those places, right? But you do have to have another Kid Trunks or Goten on rotation. Now, the good news is that they have released 500 Kid Trunks and Goten cards, basically, in 2021. Seriously. Like, Goten got a banner unit with Videl. There's the free-to-play Trunks unit, which I think will probably come out with LR Tapion again in a couple of weeks here on Global. There's, again, the Trunks and Goten. There's the EZA for the Trunks and Goten cards, the triple EZA. Like, you just have so many different areas where Trunks and Goten units have improved. So, clearly, they know that this unit is reliant upon having a Trunks and Goten card to be really good, right? Because, again, I found that this unit sometimes can have some key issues. They do have Prepare for Battle, which is good, but that's it, right? So key sometimes can be a bit of an issue for them, but once they activate this active skill and you start to get a couple of dodges off, like if you get 5 dodges off and fully build this up, like they're god level. The damage numbers, like they could easily do like 7 million attack sets turn 1 and stuff like that. Like that's nothing to them, right? While having like 200k plus defense. Again, you get the active skill. The utility of guaranteed dodging is so good. Like that's a really powerful ability. So this unit is just very good, right? But you know, stop me if you've heard this before. I just don't think this is a banner you should be summoning on. At least, however, the coin exchange mechanic is going to be out. This Tech Krillin is a god. He's so good. super class support type unit, but he's on a lot of category teams that needed him. Things like Savior, Battle of Wits, Earthling, Kamehameha, Movie Hero, Turtle School. He's great on all these teams. With a Trunks or Goten in rotation, Krillin gives 4 key and 60% attack and defense as a support with a Trunks or Goten in rotation. So it's designed around you sort of doing something like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe AGL Goten. So they want you to have like this guy in slot 1. They want you to have the DOKKANFEST Trunks and Goten in slot 2, and then Krillin in slot 3. That's like the ideal setup. And then it's just like this unit, and then the DOKKANFEST Trunks and Goten are just like, this unit is hitting like 5-6 million attack stats. Trunks and Goten will be doing like the 7 and 8 million attack stats. And then Krillin is, you know, well above 2 million while supporting the rotation with 60%. Krillin is nuts, right? And huge support for the Kamehameha team, which is now, you know, in 2021 gotten a number of units who support well for the Kamehameha team, which is good. Again, we have this triple EZA right here. All 3 of these units are ridiculously powerful. The Trunks and Goten are sort of designed to be used together. As long as there's like another Krillin, Android 18, or Trunks and Goten around for these 3 characters, they're really crazy. 18, her potential's locked a little bit because, like, again, she needs a Krillin, Trunks, or Goten on the team. So being on like Peppy Gals or Androids, she's not going to be able to activate all of those abilities, right? Or worthy rivals. Like, a lot of teams she's on don't have these characters. So you're not going to run her at full potential, which is basically, this is what's activated with Trunks, Goten, or Krillin. Her support type ability, the crit chance, the damage reduction. The thing about these 3 units is that they have this right here. This is a 50% attack and defensive buff for 6 turns. LR God Goku does this for 3 turns. Int, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and Tech Super Buu do this for 3 turns. These 3 all do 50% for 6 turns. So what happens is, if you have them on rotation and they start to get a couple of super attacks off, they're rocking well over 200k defensive stats, and they're doing like 5 million. They're all supporting as well. Trunks and Goten are only giving 18% support down here, but 18 is giving this monster 3 key and 30% attack and defense. They're all just ridiculous. 18, another downside to her is she has a horrible link set. Most of the situations you will be using 18 on, you're not even going to be able to activate like almost any of her links. That's kind of like, she has Android links, but she's designed to not be on the Android team. Is what sucks. If she could be run on the Android team, that would be a huge buff towards that team, right? It would be so good. But unfortunately, she's, you know, again, not a unit not designed to be run on the Android team, unfortunately. Okay, so again, I expect that all of this is coming to global, right? I think, you know, this stuff is already on global right there. I think this right here is coming to global the first week of August. You know, after the 6-year anniversary, and then right before the Worldwide Download Celebration, I think they'll drop Videl. And then I think the AGL Tapion EZA will probably drop with Videl in August. But again, I do think they're going to drop LR Tapion in 2 weeks on global, right? I guess I'll sort of save talking about LR Tapion for later. We'll see if he actually is going to come out. LR Tapion is very good, though. Let me also talk about Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and we'll finish up. So this guy's really, really good. Defensive stats get super high. He's got the dodge chance. I mean, they completely took away all of his issues and just made him a juggernaut. Look at, he's on 500 category teams, so he gives you extreme value. There's just so many different areas where you can use this guy. This Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is really good, and he is a huge buff towards things like the Fusion Team, Special Pose, Final Trump Card, Youth, Savior, Connected Hope. Like, this guy is a major boon to a lot of teams that really needed the help. So this guy is a very good EZA. That's why this Trunks and Goten celebration is really good, man. Because it's a 2-week celebration with 4 incredibly powerful EZAs. I'm at the point where I think the quality of a celebration right now on Dokkan largely hinges on the EZAs, right? That's why the 6th year anniversary is probably the, best celebration ever. Because, they had Int UI Goku's EZA, LR Goku and Frieza. Then they had 4 free-to-play unit EZAs, LR Roshi, Tien and Roshi, Krillin and 18, and physical UI Goku. Like, that's just godly. And this 2-week celebration with 4 major, like, these are major, powerful EZA units you want to run, too. These aren't, none of these 4 are throwaways. They're all really good. So, let me know what you guys think of the Trunks and Goten celebration coming to Global next. Should be fun, but again, I probably would recommend skipping, but, I mean, I recommend skipping almost every banner. With the 6th year anniversary coming up, you just really want to be summoning for that. Global will get the global exclusive coins and stuff like that. It's just going to be way worth your time, way worth your effort more to summon on those banners. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.